Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura, and today I am going over my Around the Year in 52 books. I still need to read 27 more books. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do it between September to December, but here's the ones that I have to still read. Now, and when I first started this in January, I was reading in order, and then I started skipping around because I'm a mood reader, so I have to be in the mood to read a certain book. So yeah, so here are the 27 books that I still need to read, or categories. So the first one is week number 14. I have to read a book with a strong female character, which I picked up originally. I picked out this book, Court of Mist and Fury, and I started listening to this on audio, but I'm not liking it at all. I read that much on audio, and the beginning there's like a sex scene, and then it's so boring. I can't get through it. So I wound up, I don't know if I'm DNFing this one. I don't know. It's like, I don't like it. But anyway, so I wound up picking a different audiobook. So the audiobook that I chose was Guilty Pleasures by Laurel K. Hamilton. And I am loving it. It's about vampires. I've read Twilight, and I like Twilight, but this one's more vampire adult. And there is audio music in between each chapter, which is really cool. And whenever there's a suspense, the music comes on. The audiobook is amazing. It's book one of a series. So far I am really liking it, and I think I'm going to be including that as my book 14. So okay, so moving on to week, I gotta find my chart. Look, yikes, I should have put a thing. Okay, week 15 I still have to read, which is a book written or set in Scandinavian, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, or Ireland. And the book that I chose for week 15, I read already. Yay! So yes, so I only need 26. I must have didn't cross it off. Okay, book number 15. I read A Man Called Ave, and it was really great. 5-star book. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Let me cross that off. Okay, so moving on, I have to go to week 18. Week 18 is a really long book. 18, I chose this one, and I am currently reading it. Yay! Breaking Dawn. I am currently reading it. I have this much more to go. This is the book that I chose to read for 2017, so I will be continuing reading this one. I am liking it, but I'm reading it slowly. It's such a fat book. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, week number 19. Week number 19 is a New York Times bestseller, and the book that I chose is this one, Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. I did start this one, but I wasn't in the mood at that time when I was reading it. I read 60-something pages. I have to start from the beginning because I have no idea what I read. But yeah, so this is the book that I chose. So that's that one. Okay. I will be reading that eventually. But I have to start over again because I don't remember what I read. Okay, book number 20. A book that you've owned for a while but haven't gotten around to reading. And book number 20, I chose a book that my grandmother gave me. Where is it? I chose this really old book that my grandmother gave me. She actually left it for me before she passed away, and the book that I have is The Thornbirds. This is a very old book, and I have not read it. She said it was her favorite book of all time. Yeah, so I'm going to attempt to read this. It's fat though. Yeah, but that's what I chose for that one. Okay, book number 24. Book number 24, a book written by at least 2 characters, and the book that I chose for book week 24 was this one. I wanted a creepy book. I might read this one in October, and I chose The House by Frank Peretti and Ted Decker. It's written by those 2 authors, so yeah, it's a creepy book, and I figured October I could read this one, so that's that one. Okay, where was I up to? Creepy book 25. 25, a book about a famous historical figure. 25, I picked this one. 25, I picked The Lilac Girls. This is about World War II, so this is what I chose. It's a beautiful cover, and I like reading about World War II, so this one, it's kind of fat though. Yeah, why did I pick such fat books? Anyway, so that's that one. I am up to book 26. Book week 26 is an adventure book, and the book that I chose to read is a middle grade book, which I have not read yet. I hope this is a quick one. I picked Hatchet by Gary Paulson. I hope that this one will, I can read this quickly. It's short, it's middle grade. Yeah, so that's that one. Okay, so moving on to week number 27. 27 is a book by one of your favorite authors, and the book that I chose just recently is this one. Okay, the book that I chose, the book that I chose is Leah Morty. I have not read 3 Wishes, and I just did a triplet list, and there are triplets in this book, which I have not read yet, and she's one of my favorite authors, so yeah, so this is the book that I chose. I also have this on audio, so yeah, and I think I have it on my Kindle as well. Yeah, I think I really want to read that one since I have 3 versions of it. So okay, so the next one is book number 20, week 29, which is a book published outside the 4 major publishing houses. And the book that I chose for week 29 was The Handmaid's Tale. It's very popular. I have it on my Kindle. I don't have the physical book, but that's the book that I chose for that one. And I just downloaded it on my Kindle, so I'm hoping to read that one. That's very popular right now. I think it's a classic, but we'll see if I like it or not. Okay, week number 30. Week number 30 is a book from Goodreads Top 100 YA Books. And the book that I chose is this one, Wonder, because I want to see the movie. I did read this as a family. I read it together. We were reading it together, and in the house we were reading one chapter. Like Victoria would read a chapter, Justin would read a chapter, and then Naomi would read a chapter, but I never finished the book. They finished it. I never finished it. It's a great book about kindness, and I want to see the movie, and so I left off here in the middle of the book. So yeah, my kids left the bookmark in there. So I have to finish this book. Yeah. So this is a middle grade, and it is an amazing book about kindness, so I need to finish it, and we will definitely be seeing the movie by November, so I really need to pick this up and finish it. Okay, where were we? I lost my place. This is getting to be a very long movie. I was reading, okay, 30. We are up to 33, and 33... a magical realism novel, 33. And the book I chose was this one, which I'm currently reading. I don't know if I'm going to finish this book. I tried twice on audio. I tried first reading it once. It's this one, Raven Boys. I have a bookmark in there. It's not interesting me. I don't know what it is. I read 44 pages of it. I don't even remember what I read, so I would have to start over again. I don't know. I'm not really liking it, so I might be choosing something else. Yeah, so that's this one. We'll see if I pick it up again. I'm stumbling on that one. Okay, book week 34 is an amazing book. 34 is a book set in or by an author from the Southern Hemisphere, and the book that I chose was this one, which is amazing. It has a movie. I need to read it. It's this one, The Light Between the Oceans. So I hope to read this very soon. So that's that one. Okay. We are up to book number 35. Now, book number 35 is a book where one of the main characters is royalty. Originally, I picked up Wrath in the Dawn, but I put it back on my shelf. And after I did my TBR challenge, I picked this one because I'm not sure if I'm getting rid of it or not. We'll see. I will read a chapter and see if it gets me into the book or what. So Red Queen is what I chose. I pulled it out and I was like, you know what? I might use this for my year around the year and 52 books. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to like it, but that's what I chose. Of course, it may change. Okay, so week number 36. 36 is a huge Hugo Award winner or nominee. And the book that I chose for week 36 is this one. It is short stories. It is The Blood Child by Octavia E. Butler. I read her Kindred last year and I loved it. So I found this one when I was doing my TBR challenge, TBR Saturday Shelfie tour. I found this and I was like, you know what? I'm going to read this and it's short. So I want to read this for that week. So that's that. Okay. Week number 37. 37 is a book you chose randomly, and what I chose was I did the scavenger hunt challenge and I never read the book, so I put it in here. So I am going to read, this is the book that I had for the scavenger hunt. So We Are Water by Wally Lamb. It's a fat book, so we'll see if I like it or not, but that's what I did on the scavenger hunt a while ago. This is what was chosen for me to read. So yeah, so that's that. Okay. Oh, I just dropped all my books. Anyway, book number 38 is a novel inspired by a work of a classic literature, and 38 I chose this one, Heartless. I did read some of this already, but I read the hardcover, so I don't know where I am. I would have to start over again, so that's what I chose for that week. Amazing, beautiful cover for that book. Okay, so 38. 39 is an epistolary fiction. Epistolary fiction. Now, I had to look that up. I had lots of choices for week 39. But the book that I chose to read is this one. Where'd You Go, Bernadette? I have no idea what it's about, but I've had it on my bookshelf for a long time, and it's about time I try to read it. So that's that one. Okay. As you see behind me, I pulled one of my crates down. Okay. So book number 41 is a book with an unreliable narrator, and 41 I chose an adult book. I chose this one, Never Let Me Go, and I don't know what this one's about either, but it's a very popular book. It's short. I'm hoping to get through it real quickly, so that's that one. Okay. Book number 43. 43 is a book. 43. A book with a chilling atmosphere, scary, unsettling, and cold. And 43, I chose What did I choose for that one? I changed my mind. I originally was going to read American War, but I changed my mind, and I'm going to read this one, which is Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Septis. I have the audiobook as well, and I hope to read this one. She is one of my favorite authors as well. She writes historical fiction, and this is about World War II. So that's that. Okay, I skipped one. Going back to 42. 42 is a book, a best book of the 21st century so far, and I am currently reading Five People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. So, yeah, so that's what I'm reading for that one. Book number 44 is a recommended from What Should I Read Next list, and 44 was Dismantled by Jennifer McMahon, and this is supposed to be creepy thriller. So that's that one. Okay. 46 is a time travel novel, and 46 I am currently reading this one. When You Reach Me by Rebecca Stead. And I didn't even know this was time travel, but this is the book I chose for that one. And it is a middle grade book. I started reading it already. I'm in the middle of it. I'm enjoying so far what I read. I read half of the book already. So yeah, so that's what I'm choosing for that one. Okay, book 47 is a past suggestion that didn't win. So 47, I chose... What did I choose for that? 47, book with the first... I screwed up. This is the past suggestion that didn't win, which was a book with the first name in title, or that is the same name, author's name, first name as you. So the book that I chose with Laura as the first name was... Where did I put it? I chose this one because it's short. Anyway, this is 800 Grapes by Laura Dave, and this is a short book, and I'm hoping to like it. I have no idea what it's about. Yeah, and it's an adult book, I think. So that's that one. Okay, moving on to 49, which is 49 is a book from someone else's bookshelf, and this is my friend Corinne she's a teacher at my school. I chose The Sister, and I have that on my Kindle, so I will put the picture up here when I edit. It's psychological thriller, and I've been meaning to read it. She said it's amazing. She's like, you have to read this book. You have to read this. So I bought the book. I just haven't read it yet. So I'm going to read it then. Okay, so the last category that, there's two more. I'm sorry. 50 is a Penguin modern classic, and the book that I chose, which I just ordered recently, is this one, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and this is by Ken Kesey, and I hope I like it. I got the small mass paperback. So that's that. And the last category is 51, a collection of essays, short stories, or poetry, and I am in the middle of reading Because You Love to Hate Me by many booktubers, so I'm going to put it up here. I hope to finish this book. I've read half of it so far, maybe like 4 or 5 stories. So yeah, so I'll put the picture up here. So that's it for my year around in 52 books. I have a lot more to read, so I pulled out my crate, and I'm going to have my crate in my office here, so I'm hoping to pick these books up first before I pick anything else up, besides my book clubs and all that. So I also have my ABC challenge to do, and some my 2 ABC challenges, but I've been plugging them in as I've been reading. So I read 57 books so far, and I hope to reach 100. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.